In this overview, we'll highlight the Navigation Flow Designer that application implementers use to perform two tasks: to customize the default homepage cards by renaming cards, removing cards, or choosing different card icons, and to define functionally specific workflows for different types and groups of planners. By creating cards and groups of clustered cards, you can build navigation flows that are tailored to different business areas and their specific planning needs and responsibilities. For example, you create a different navigation flow for a financial planner building the total business financial plan than you would for a sales department manager planning sales revenue. You can build navigation flows that are globally available to all users, or only available to users with a specific role or group, such as sales planning or human resource planning. Let's explore how to use navigation flows. To get started, we click Settings and then Navigation Flows. On this page, you can define, delete, activate, and deactivate flows. The first time you create a flow, you copy the default provided, specify a descriptive name, and open the flow to assign group or role access. To group cards for logically related or sequential tasks together, create a cluster. In this example, the financial plan cluster will contain cards for the revenue and expense plans used to build the total business financial plan. Then you build the flow by creating individual cards that will launch the artifacts or capabilities that planners need. You specify what a card launches using the content type list. To launch a capability, like reporting or approvals, select Custom. For example, selecting Approvals here will add an Approvals card to the Financial Planning cluster on the home page. To have a card launch an artifact, like a form or a dashboard, select Artifact and then choose the artifact. We add a revenue summary form, name the card plan revenue, add it to the financial plan cluster, and choose a card icon. When you create cards for forms and dashboards, use page type and orientation to display them in a variety of ways. To display them individually, use a single page layout. To display them by vertical or horizontal tabs, use the tabbed page layout. For example, to have our revenue card display revenue by categories on a vertical tab, we select Tabbed Page, then Vertical, and then click Add Tabs to choose the Revenue by Category form. Here's an example of a vertically tabbed plan card. You can extend a vertically tabbed card to display more data on horizontal subtabs along the top, like this. To display forms and dashboards horizontally, use a tabbed layout, a horizontal orientation, and then click Add Subtabs to choose the artifacts and design their tabs. For example, we add a balance sheet forecast form to this balance sheet analysis card, and it displays like this. After you create the cards and clusters needed to define a navigation flow, activate the flow to make it available. Last, let's explore how to use the Navigation Designer to customize the home page by modifying cards. Here, we can rename cards, use different card icons, reorder cards to change their display sequence on the home page, and remove cards that aren't needed. In this overview, we saw how to use the Navigation Flow Designer to define a custom workflow and to customize the home page by modifying cards. To learn more, visit cloud.oracle.com.